Yeah, it was
She did.
She was well known for something, and I remember moving to the Gold Coast, back to the Gold Coast, sort of thing in '98, going, Pam Tamlin's agency right there. Like, yeah, she had a TV show.
Yeah,
I
she
swear
did.
she did. Or
She did. No, she
something.
did. I can't remember what it was though, but she did, because I think I sort of had the same sort of goosebumps.
So it was something like a who was that guy? Say goodbye. No. What was that show where there was the all the kids and Tina Arena came from?
Oh, John Paul Young.
No,
Johnny Young Teletyme.
Yes, it was that kind of show, perhaps.
I think
what do they
it
call
was
those
something
shows?
like that. Yes. Was it a Saturday morning show?
Wow.
We're gonna have to Google now.
Yeah, I want to do it now. Have you got your phone?
Yeah, go on. Google.
Let's say Gemma.
Mine's over there, Gemma.
How are you, Gemma? Who's Gemma? What? So Gemma works with you too, eh?
Gemma does work with me. She's my right-hand girl at work.
Wow.
She has taken over the extras division.
Right.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so she runs that for me.
So when you're dealing with all these extras, because, extras, God, again, everyone is putting on their face. They're trying to get you to like this person. Yeah?
Yeah, but
it's hard work for both of you, right?
It is hard work, but I like everyone. I mean, everyone deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a go. You know, and my biggest thing with any of the talent, whether they be actors, commercial talent, extras, they have to be reliable.
Yes.
Have to be reliable.
Yeah.
So if you're booked for a job or you say you're going for an audition, you have to be there.
Wow. Mm-hmm. You know what? I used to have a good agent in Sydney.
Yeah.
Ken Shepherd Management.
Okay.
But it was the extras agency that I really joined. Mm-hmm. And I just joined up. I had a mohawk and I said, I thought, I watched Mad Max with the boys in the band.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, Matt, I had a mohawk. Rang him up and it was Serge. He just said, come in tomorrow. So I went all the way into Bathurst Street in Sydney, right in the centre of Sydney.
Yeah.
And I was on Home and Away for the next year in the diner. It was like I lucked into a good
nice
agent. Oh, and in there was Ken Shepherd Management. But the reason I'm telling you this is because, speaking of reliability, you had to ring at 5 o'clock the day before your job. But everyone would forget, or it was before mobile phones. So this is 1996 to 1999.
I don't know how I would be an agent without a mobile phone or a computer these days.
Well, when you gave us that job the other day, it came via, maybe it was SMS or email or something.
Both.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe it because normally it was up to the the extras. You had to ring. There's no one had fax machines.
You still had to confirm. You still had to text me back.
Yeah. That's not hard.
No, but some people don't.
But yeah, so many people had to ring before 5 p.m. because even then, if you missed the office hours,
you didn't know your call
done.
time.
You had to be at Channel 7 or wherever it is at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, or 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
depends. Yeah.
So that that reliability issue is
huge.
Massive.
It's huge.
When you're holding up a whole crew,
it's so important. You just don't realise, and people go, "Oh, it's just extras." Well, you know what? Extras make a scene. Like, can you imagine having it being in a diner or a cafe and not having people sitting around at tables? The story just wouldn't be complete. Yeah, the picture wouldn't be.
Or arriving on time so that everyone has a mental, you're in the same space, so that no doubt the crew can look at the extras as a group of sheep and go, everything seems to be in order in that place.
Exactly.
I can forget about the extras now.
Exactly, yeah.
I can move on to this.
Yeah.
We got issues with the lighting guy, or something, because what a nightmare those things are. Like, not a nightmare, like you have to manage everything. There are so many things happening on these sets.
Yeah, definitely.
And the last thing you want is someone who's representing you.
Mm-hmm. Being late or... Yeah. And if you are running late, look, things happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So if you're running late, caught in traffic or an accident, whatever, ring. Right. So I can let production know.
Yeah, right.
So it's not... My rules aren't that hard, but they're just... stick to them and we will get along fine.
So it must have been pretty cool so you were with Pam Tamlin.
Yeah, I used to model with them. And then a little bit of Gus. I won Miss Gold Coast 1988.
Yeah.
And so I did a lot of public speaking and things like that. We did the opening of
Can I look up your picture right now?
You must. But we did
Did that sound creepy?
Okay. I'm so glad you're here with me, Gemma.
Can you send me some later on your
No. Okay.
Listen, all right.
He really is joking, people.
Jam.
Yeah, so I've done a lot of public speaking and
Yes.
things, yeah. Telethons.
Right.
Remember the old telethons?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They were fun.
Do you love the Gold Coast?
You know what? I do.
Yeah, me
I
too.
do. It really is special.
When was the
It's
last
God's
time
country.
you left the Gold Coast and came back?
Sydney.
Right.
Yeah. For a holiday?
Yeah.
We went to, this time last year I was in Canada with my family, all 3 boys, yeah.
In the snow time?
Oh, yeah.
Or was it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never
It
been
was,
there.
you have to go.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we went to Whistler and Jacob was living over there with his girlfriend at the time and they had a condo at Big White. Awesome. I've never sat in a spa in the snow and had champagne before in my life. It was awesome. Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
I know.
Is it true then that I've been to America a bunch of times, or the USA,
Yeah.
but that the Canadian way of life is similar? You know how we get
To us?
Canadians in Australia,
Yeah.
and we get along by nature.
Yeah, they're awesome.
How's it going, eh?
Yeah.
You know, and we, you know, you don't like guns, nor do we.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of
They're
similarities there.
very accommodating, very lovely people. Yeah. We've
Good to have-
made lifelong friends from there.
Is in Whistler, do they speak French, or is that a different part of?
No.
You know,
I think that's over the other side.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was awesome on the horse-drawn sleighs and yeah.
Have you seen a lot of films come into the Gold Coast?
Yeah, there's a lot at the moment coming through.
That's
Can't
great,
talk
eh?
about. Yes, but
No, you can't. No,
no.
but they're where we are here right
Yes.
now. I get a buzz because I've lived in the Currumbin. I used to live in Surfers Paradise for
Okay.
7 years, right?
Yeah.
And moved to the Currumbin Valley, right out there, and so my local shop is the Pines
Right, yep.
in Eleonora. So did you know that if you watch Muriel's Wedding,
Yeah.
you know the last scene sort of thing, goodbye Pauper Spit,
Yeah.
goodbye shops, and there's the Pines, and I saw that and went, oh my God, yes, you know, and so I love the place,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah, it's
and
awesome.
and they just filmed San Andreas
Yes, they did.
here,
They
and
did.
I haven't seen that, but apparently it's a great film. Bonus, oh, what a bonus, you know.
Yeah, well, they did a TV US series camp down at Mumma. There was another movie they filmed down at Lismore and they used the water park down there. Actually, a funny story. I was down there and I was signing in the extras and helping out the extras casting agent at the time. And all the extras had gone to set, so I was like, okay, I can breathe now for a while. And I was talking to this lady who had 2 little kids and they were throwing tantrums. And I was like, oh, you okay? You know, do you need help? Rah, rah, being the mum I am. And anyway, her husband came up and he looked like a roadie, you know, just had a hat on, da-da-da. So we're talking about how, you know, things you can do with kids' tantrums and all that sort of thing, you know, kid philosophy and what worked for me and, you know, and not telling you how to do things, but, you know, and she's like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. It was, my son came up to me and goes, Mum, do you know who you were just talking to? I said, no, but they're really lovely people, really nice. And he goes, Mum, that was Liev Schreiber. Yeah, and he was Hugh Jackman's brother on Wolverine and his wife and children. So I'm like, really?
It could have been a beautiful moment for them, though.
Well,
Because for the first time, someone was real to them.
oh, I've
you
got
know.
another story I can tell you. I was
Go.
actually on set and I was an extra on set. I can't remember the name of the movie, but I was placed down beside an old fellow that was in a jacket and everything, and we're all sitting around. It was a barbecue scene. So we're outside sitting around a table. So I'm talking to this guy and he's got a bit of an English accent. I'm like, oh, where are you from? And he goes, oh, England. I can't do an English accent, sorry. And I said, oh, do you like it there? He goes, yeah, I do. I said, so do you like being in Australia? Yeah, I do. So do you do this much? It's fun, isn't it? It just takes you away from everything and gives you a day away from the ordinary life. And he's like, yeah, I do enjoy it. And I said, so do you do it much? And he goes, oh, just a little bit. And I said, oh, good on you. Good for you. It was Sir John Hurt.
Wow.
He's the original Elephant Man. He's already knighted for his acting. Yeah. But do you do this much? So I'm sitting there, and he's just loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah. Don't mind me. I could talk
Imagine
to
how many
anyone.
people you do that to in daily life then.
You know what? I'd probably do. I really probably do. Yeah.
That's a good thing to do, though.
Yeah.
It must be horrible. Especially if you're stuck on a movie set and you're a someone. Everyone looks at you for a start. You know, you've always heard that story about don't look at the people, and you don't want to, but they're a face. You know, like, wow, it's that person. Well, I can't stop looking. And then if you actually got the chance to talk.
And talk genuinely to them too.
Genuinely,
they love it.
I actually knew someone quite famous. I won't bring her up now, but we went out one night and they knew they were both famous, but they did this trick where they pretended to not know
each other.
And I was thinking, for the rest of my life now, I've been thinking, is that like an industry trick, which means you'll have a better night together?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it was just clear, obvious that this person was well known for this, and this person was well known for this, and I was the third person, and we had this massive, great night, and I was the one going, don't you get it? That's that dude from the thing. And like, yeah, man, that's her, that's her. And he's like, I don't know what I mean. I'm going, okay, this is like a code or something. I've done it since.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great thing to do.
It is.
You will have a great night because then there's no powers.
No.
There's no, you're forced into, that's me, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I know. That's like I often tell my actors, because we need to really practice our American accents, because a lot of the movies that are here or the feature films that are filmed here are American. So I'm like, well, you know what? You need to have at least 2 or 3 days where you just talk American and pretend you are American. They go out and they pretend they're all these sort of people, and they talk to people in the shops and everything in American. It's a great way to learn.
Yeah. When you just, because I go to Japan all the time.
Okay.
I find, because my wife's Japanese, so I find this is what happens. Because the last time we went was 6 weeks. The time before that was 8 weeks, and generally it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I've worked out now, it's been 11 times. My brain, if someone says, I don't know, something in Japanese to me, and I know the answer is yes, my brain says yes. And if I say hi, it's really stupid. My brain is going, no, dummy, you're a dummy. But it takes about 2 or 3 days that your brain starts going, hey, hey, and then and even crazier is about 3 weeks later, you start dreaming about Japanese people. The people you are seeing in your dreams are the people in your life currently. Yeah.
Very
but that's a good thing to say to these people. Yeah, speak American.
Yeah, well,
because you have to tell your brain has to think and answer. And cool trick.
So, and because we talk a lot faster too than Americans, so they have to really slow their speech down. Right. Because I don't talk fast at all.
Yeah. I heard this good one. Like Australians, or we'll put it this way: if I go on this, Japanese people speak with their tongue hitting their roof a bit, like it's just the way you form your words. We're like in the back, and
we talk through our nose.
But Americans, they're out the front, they're very at the front of their mouths, Very
good.
It makes the job easier.
Yeah.
But but when you get a kick out of seeing, you might see someone from another country, and just the way they talk is so weird. For instance, in Japan, if you go, instead of just going, you go, like this kind of weird, which doesn't look very attractive to us. You get used to it. But I'm sure there's things that we do that are this in opposite,
More than likely.
Like, nah.
Hey, mate.
Hey?
G'day, mate.
It's so funny. Aussies are weird.
We are.
When it comes to the language.
We're a great creature, though.
Oh, great. But if you, I worked at SeaWorld, where my mind was really opened up to the Aussie language, is where you'd get tourists coming to see you I worked in the rides in the 3D theatre, right? So that
3D theatre gets me every time.
Yes. Oh. Ahoy there, mateys. Welcome to SeaWorld's exciting 3D adventure Pirates, starring Leslie Nielsen and proudly sponsored by Paul's. Anyway,
you even remember that
for a while. Yeah, well, it's embedded in your brain, right?
Yeah.
But but if tourists would come up and ask you a simple question, this is what Aussies do. Excuse me, do you know where the bathroom is? Oh yeah. Nah, geez, mate. Nah, listen. See that bloke down there, right? It's just. And these are people that know English, right? So it's not like yes, no, over there or this way. We just say everything except the words. And even Americans say that, like when we say, how are you? Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Or, no, what's our hello? How you going?
How you going?
Have you heard Americans go, that's just the weirdest thing to say, like, how are you going?
Well, even when I was in Canada, they would often say, Kristy, what are you saying? What does that mean?
Right.
Yeah, and it's something that's just so normal to us, our slang, or just one of our little phrases. Yeah, they're like, Okay.
Bizarre.
Does that mean, is that good?
What are you saying, eh?
Yeah.